Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math, and I'm going to show you how to simplify this crazy square root step by step without a calculator. Do you know what the answer is? Let me know down in the comment section below, or just keep on watching and you can, well, see how I do it.
Minute Math, when you need help you use Minute Math.
Let's start with 30 square root of 35. Let's write that down. 30 square root of 35. Let's write the factors of this. Well, 30 is, 2 times a 3 times a 5, right there. Now what about square root of 35? That is, the square root of 5 times the square root of 7. So we can rewrite this 30 square root of 35 as 2 times a 5 square root 7 times grouping the 5 and the square root of 7 and the 3 and the square root of 5. So now let's go rewrite our original square root, and we can substitute 30 square root 35 in for what we broke down here. Alright, so we have the square root of 220 minus, and instead of 30 square root of 35, I'm going to write this, 2 times 5 square root of 7, we're multiplying that out here, times a 3 square root of 5. Now where do we go from here? Well, I'm going to look at this 5 square root of 7 and 3 square root of 5. If I take my 5 square root of 7 and I squared all of that, I'd get a 5 squared times a square root of 7, if I can write that square root there, squared. Well, 5 squared is a 25, and square root of 7 all squared is a 7. And 25 times 7 is a 175. Same thing here with the second part. We take a 3 square root of 5, and I'm going to square all that. 3 square root of 5 all squared is 3 squared. If I can fit it in there, I think I can. And square root of 5 all squared. Let's write that here. Now 3 squared is a good old 9, and a square root of 5 squared is, a 5. 9 times 5 is a 45. Now, what do you notice about 175 plus a 45? 175 plus a 45 gives us the good old 220. So I'm going to rewrite 220 as 175 plus a 45. So square root of 220 here is 175 plus a 45. Then minus 2 times a 5, don't forget the rest, square root of 7 times a 3 square root of 5 here. Alright, so where do we go from here? Well, I have 175, 45, and I can rewrite them in terms of, our square roots all squared. So let's do that. New color marker here. 175 is the same thing as 5 square root of 7 all squared. Plus 45, same idea, 3 square root of 5 all squared. Then we have minus a 2 times a, 5 square root of 7 and a 3 square root of 5. Now this should look a little familiar, maybe. There is a well-known formula out there that tells us that an a squared plus a b squared minus a 2ab is equal to a minus b all squared, our little formula. It's always good to have those in your back pocket. So how do we apply that here? Well, if 5 square root of 7 is our a, we have an a squared right here, plus 3 square root of 5 is our b squared minus 2 times our a, 5 square root of 7, times our b, 3 square root of 5. And so everything that's inside of the large square root can be rewritten here as our a minus b all squared. A value again is 5 square root 7, so we have 5 square root of 7 minus our b value 3 square root of 5 all squared. Now this should be music to your ears. Square root with a square, they cancel out, leaving us with a 5 square root of 7 minus 3 square root of 5. And there we have it in simplified form, showing step by step how to do it. Was your answer correct? If it was, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you got it wrong, well, at least you know step by step now how to solve this problem if you ever came across it. If you liked this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This helps us make more of these fun math videos for you and for everyone else. So as always, thanks for watching.